Now, Monique, now you know you in the wrong, right? You know you in the wrong. You're about to get slaughtered. I'm going to need for you to tiptoe into hell. See, that's what I'm going to need for you to do. Ha ha! Ooh, child, let's talk about it. Friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here to talk about love after lockup, and I will say this episode was good. It was good, okay? This season so far. Now, life after lockup is coming after this, and only thing I can say is y'all better bring it. But I don't know what the participants that's coming back, child. Speaking of two that's coming back that I don't understand why. But we can't change it, I guess. Nathan and Skyla. Oof. We have Skyla. Skyla is with her mama and they going on a field trip. Now, I don't know what this obsession is. Love after lockup, weed TV with cemeteries. We have seen so many cemeteries. Why? Oh, that's right, that's right. You gotta prove a point. So Skyla's mom is taking Skyla to a cemetery to show her that if she keeps going down this road, that's where Skyla is going to end up. Skyla is aware of this, Mama Skyla. Skyla says that she's been a hot mess express for a long time. Okay? With the D-R-U-G-S. She says that people have told her that they know or what they're going to say at her funeral. She's aware of all this. Skyla is the one that told us a ways back that she spent thousands of dollars on D-R-U-G-S's and pills in a day. She has seen boyfriends and friends OD. She's aware of her consequences. And she says that she didn't relapse. That's what she said. Okay. I mean, I can only go by what she said. Now, when she was in the passenger seat, she seemed a little tired. Where we going? Where we going? Maybe she was exhausted from the fight that she had with Nathan the night before. Speaking of Nathan, he's over there at Shady Pines, as he put it, stealing. He's seething, y'all. He's seething. Now, this is the story he told. He said that Skyla came home drunk. He was upset by that. Okay? So what did he do? He got drunk himself. They passed out. They woke up. They got into a huge argument and they broke each other's cell phone. Why couldn't you tell us that originally, Nathan? Why you sitting up at that mausoleum of a hope of Shady Pines? Thank you for being a friend. Da-na-na-na. Travel down the world and back again. Come on, golden girls. I was waiting for Sophia and Dorothy to walk through the door. I'm going to need for you to do something with the decor. Now, I understand that's your grandma's house. But I'm going to need for you to do something with that decor. What y'all think it smells like? It just seems like that it just captures all of the mothballs, his grandma's old pantyhose, and all that scent from like old stuff is encapsulated inside that house. And they are coming back for life after lockup. Why? Why? Now, at the beginning of this season, my big mouth come talking about, I like Nathan. Nathan gonna be the one. They gonna be Nathan gonna. Next time time, Sasters, I open up my mouth and I predict this, I'm going to need y'all to tell me to shut it. Okay? Y'all got all the permission in the world to say, Sass, I'm going to need for you to shut your mouth. Now you done learned. Now you ain't learned by now. Always opening up the mouth, trying to predict something. So Skyla's mama done dropped off Skyla. Skyla's mama's worried because she feels like if she stays in this relationship, that she's going to relapse. Because the only thing her and Nathan is doing is arguing. And that's a trigger. Skyla gets into the house and child, here we go. Nathan and her are arguing. Talking about their relationship, talking about how they tired of arguing. Nathan says that he's stressed out, he's upset. Nathan says, listen, you supposed to boss me up, not biatch me down. We supposed to be together, you and me, next door. Skyla said, oh, I stress you out. You stress me out. Now, Skyla said, this is her story. These are her words. Skyla said that she was with her homegirl. They had a couple of drinks. Nathan blowing up her phone, accusing her of being out with some dudes and cheating. Now, we have seen Nathan cut a shine. We have seen him act a kind of way. When he's jealous, he said it, and even his homeboy said it. So her story may be plausible. So Skyla said, he the one, I came home, he mad. We get into it, busted our phones. I leave. But he talking about, I stress him out. So they're going back and forth. Skyla said, that's it. I'm done. Okay, I'm not talking to you. I'm over it. She gets up, she leaves. Here is Nathan going after her. Don't leave. Come back inside. Give me a kiss. They go back inside after this exhausting scene. He's rubbing her leg and Skyla is sitting there with a smile on her face. I'm going to need for everybody to swallow marbles. I'm not going to keep going through this with these two. They're getting on my nerves. She's sitting there after this big argument. Neither one of them got phones, I don't guess. She's smiling. And then she gonna talk about, I love you. What is being resolved? Because see, what is going to stop him from being upset with you the next time you go out with your homegirl? Let's move on. Now, I don't know who is sponsoring this episode or this season. Tequila, vodka, whiskey, bourbon, Hennessy. Because, honey, everybody is getting towed up from the floor up. Face dry, mouth dry, lips chapped, ashy. Just embarrassing themselves and everybody that they love Cameron. I'm going to need for you to sit all the way down. Cameron is so drunk that he did not know how he got back to the hotel. Now see, sisters, when I tell y'all that people are walking crooked through life, just rewind Cameron walking into that hotel. Crooked. Cameron is toe slam up, child. He says that his knuckles swollen. He thought that he done got into a fight. He said, who did I punch? They was like, you didn't punch nobody, child. You didn't punch nobody. So he was like, Lord have mercy. When Aerys sees me like this, she's going to go all the way off. Now, Cameron, your P.O., your Sesame Street P.O., told you, which I don't know why, told you that you could drink a little occasionally, even though you was arrested because you were drinking at the halfway house. So Aerys, she is tore up herself. She said that she's sick, sweating. She feels like she's about to throw up. She nauseated. And she worried about where he at because he ain't answering the phone. That's because he don't know where his phone is. So he gets back to the hotel, and I tell you what, I could talk trash about Cameron all day, but he is hilarious. He is so funny. 4'11", walking up in there talking about, ooh, hey baby, how you doing? She said, are you drunk? Then Cameron, he said, it's been a long day for this short kid. Oh, shit. Boy, I hollered. Cameron is funny. So Cameron is talking, trying to explain himself, slurred speech, eyes crossed. And here is Aerys. She's upset with his sisters because the sisters was rude to her. Again, Cameron's fault. So Aerys is wasting her time trying to talk to Cameron. There is no point in trying to have a conversation with a drunk person, especially a sloppy drunk. You might as well be talking to that wall. Cameron wasn't making no bit of sense. He was like, you're right, you're right. You know what, I was over here on Huckleberry Lane, and then the mouse ran up the clock because the time is hickory dickory dock. Cameron, I'm gonna need you to drink some water. Take some Tylenol, child. Sleep it off. That's what Aerys should have said. Go to sleep. So Aerys was like, get out of the bed. Get out of the bed. She was like pushing him, hitting him, get out of the bed. She said, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. And then Aerys come talking about he is a husband and a father now. And he needs to take responsibility for his actions. Aerys, did you walk into a wall? What do you mean take responsibility? You hop, skipped, and jumped and married this man who was already in trouble for drinking while he was at the halfway house. And you talking about him taking responsibility. Why are y'all such in a rush to get married and have these men or women around your children? Take your time. That's all you got to do. Take your time. They don't know what that means, child. They don't know what that means, honey. Let's move on. Justine and Michael. It's time for Justine's mama to come to town, child. It's time. She don't like Michael, y'all. She barely like her daughter. Justine cleaning up the kitchen. Michael talking about he going to the studio. Justine's like, don't be late. Okay, now you know my mama's coming. You know she got this mouth. I don't want to hear it. Okay, don't be late. We got dinner. We got things to talk about. So then they start talking about her pregnancy. Are we going to tell mama? We going to let her know? Michael's like, know about all that. Meanwhile, while Michael was talking, I was looking at the top of the refrigerator. Did y'all see the top of that refrigerator? They had cereal boxes. I was like, why don't y'all throw away them cereal boxes? Butterfinger bags, candy, cereal bags. I'm like, why don't y'all clean that off from top of that fridge? I like that pink bread box. Is that what that was? Was that a bread box that was on the counter? That pink? That was cute. So they going back and forth. Justine said, you better not be late. I ain't trying to hear it. Michael's all about this studio time. Now, y'all remember, he just need one hit. That's all he needs. He'd be set for life. So Justine's there with the kids, and here comes her mama. Her mama said, I'm here. Hey, I'm here. Here's Justine. Hey. Jesus. Here she comes. Honey, Justine's mama ain't here for the BS. She is tired of her daughter and taking care of her daughter and her daughter's antics. Woo, these mamas are tired. So it's time to go to dinner. And I guess they're walking to the vehicle and they're having a conversation. And Justine's mama said, listen, I hope that you ain't thinking about having a baby. Okay? Now there's other responsibilities you need to be doing. I hope pregnancy is not in the future. So Justine is like this. Too late. So the mama with her thick Rhode Island accent, I love to hear her mama talk. I love to hear Justine's mom talk, Melissa, Gabby's mom. They sound like characters in Goodfellas. So Justine's mama was like, don't be telling me that you're pregnant right now, Justine. I cannot handle that. Justine, you are not ready to have a fourth child. What are you thinking about? Are you an idiot? Justine, do not tell me you're pregnant. He's fresh out. He's only been out a month. What's wrong with you? So Justine said, oops, I'm about to have a baby. So they get to the restaurant. So Justine's mom was like, what are you telling me now? What are you telling me? You telling me you're about to have another baby? Oh my God, this is crazy. So Justine said, well, let me tell you something. Not only am I pregnant, I quit my job. Bring on the wings. I'm eating for two. Honey, Justine's mama almost swallowed a ball, honey. Justine's mama was like, you quit your job? You quit your job that you done had for 3 years. You moved down here with my grandkids. For 3 years you done had that job and you done quit, and now you are expected to have another job? How you supposed to pay the bills, Justine? Where's the money gonna come from? Justine, meanwhile, is like, bring the pizza. Honey, Justine's mom was fit to be tied. So here comes Michael, 30 minutes late. Now, Justine done heard this the whole time. Michael was like, hello, mother-in-law. Honey, Justine's mom wasn't having it. Justine's mom, oh, so you done got her pregnant. Y'all gonna have more children. How you gonna support these children? That cause you know, she quit her job. Honey, she was going in, and Michael was like, oh, so you know. So you know. Yeah, I know. Answer my questions. So Michael was like, well, you know, I want her to spend more time at home with the children. I don't want to work. I don't want her to work. Okay? Justine, meanwhile, bring on the breadsticks. Justine was stirring that food up. That food did look good. So, here is Justine's mom going back and forth trying to understand why these two grown people are acting the way that they're acting. So again, Justine's mom said, what is the plan? Michael said, we don't have a plan. We're going to leave it in God's hands. Meanwhile, God's head exploded. I don't know why folks feel the need to bring God into dumbass plans. I have said this. God don't like dumb. Okay? He just don't. See, God guides you into ways that will make your life better. God don't show you things that will bring you back. Now, when Michael said that, honey, Justine's mom was like this. She was in utter disbelief. And she said, no, that's it. No, I got to get up and get out. Honey, she took her feet to the mother freaking street. Honey, she was livid. Disbelief. Now, Justine's mom said that she's been holding Justine down. That she's been supporting Justine. When Justine didn't have the support system, she had her. And here she done quit her job. So here's Michael getting up. And Justine said, you want to go out there and talk to her? She was like, go ahead. Bring on the chicken strips. Honey, Justine took that platter of food, dropped it in front of her, and she commenced to throw it down. Honey, that food, ooh. I was like, give me some. Justine said, you go on out there, child. I've done heard that mouth for 35 years. Gone. It's like talking to a brick wall. I ain't trying to hear it. So here is Justine's mom again. How are you supposed to support my daughter? I've been taking care of her for 35 years. How are you going to support her? What are y'all doing? Are you going to go down the same road that got you in prison? So Michael, he says, listen, okay, quit worrying about it, all right? I was a street pharmacist, okay? I'm not going back into that life, okay? I paid the rent this month. Okay, I did that. I'm here to take care of my wife and my kids. Well, child, Michael, I hope so, because that one hit need to come. So the mom was like, all right, I'm tired of arguing. So they in the car, okay? Michael is ticked off at Justine because Justine told the mama that she's pregnant. Justine said, I didn't tell her I was pregnant. She just figured it out. So they're arguing. The mama is like, Lord have mercy, get me to this hotel, child. So the mama gets out. She was like, bye, y'all. Have a nice night. Justine said, yeah. So Michael and Justine are arguing back and forth about how Michael did not want the mother-in-law to find out about the pregnancy. Justine said, oh well, she done found out. We here now. Why do you keep bringing it up? Why do you keep arguing? So they going back and forth. And then Michael gives Justine the finger. His wife, the mother of his child, gives him the finger. And she says, is that the finger that you stuck up my butt last night? I said, did we need to know that? Did we need to know that your finger got some booty juice on it? We didn't need to know that. Then Michael was like, F you, F you. I was like, oh my God. 35 years old. Parents. So he says, you know what? You can park the car in the dark. So he gets out and he leaves her. And she calls him an a-hole. Oof. These are adults. Let's move on. Ashley, I'm going to need for you to take your ass out my state. How dare you embarrass the great state of Virginia with your shenanigans? Foolish. So we have Travis. He talking to his mama and he mad. 44-year-old Travis mad at his mama because his mama's making sense. His mama is making sense and you mad. Frustrated. Now, his mother did not say that y'all shouldn't get married. She said you should not get married right now because your life is a hot mess. Oh, just a trail of garbage. You don't have any money. You don't have anywhere to stay. There's no way you should get married right now. See, that's common sense. But you and Ashley are in a rush to get married. So Ashley pulls up and she was like, hey, what's wrong? What's wrong? He was like, I want to drive. So he tells Ashley, he says, my mama don't want us to get married. That's not what your mama said, dummy. Your mama gave the reasons as to why you should not get married right now. She don't mind if y'all get married. Take your time. See, that's good sense. So here's Ashley. She's upset because she was like, why doesn't she want us to get married? She wanted us to have grandbabies. She was all for this marriage when I had money. Well, you don't now. Now, instead of 38-year-old Ashley and 44-year-old Travis get themselves together, sit down, talk about what they're going to do, have a plan. Because again, you're homeless with no money, allegedly, and a dog. Instead of figuring this out, go online and see who's hiring. They go to a bar and get drunk. I mean, Ashley is toe up. Bring the shots. Drink after drink after drink after drink. Ashley even said out of her mouth that they are spending money that they don't have. You need to be drinking water. That's what you need to be drinking. 38-year-old Ashley. That's what you need to be drinking. And eating some vitamins. Eat some vegetables. So they're playing pool, and she says, listen, the only thing that we can do, we got to get out that hotel. We can't be paying for no hotel every night. We're going to have to move in with his mother. That's the only thing that we can do. And then the drinking continues. They both get drunk. They shoot pool. And this is Ashley. Instead of worried about the circumstances that is going on in her life, she's worried about Travis's mom. She says, is she going to allow us some alone time? Pertinent questions. Is she going to talk down to me? Is she gonna act like I exist, Ashley? Set your feet on fire. That's what you do, dummy. Just walking through life crooked. These are not the questions you need to be asking. Hey, are you hiring? Hey, how much do you pay? Hey, when can I start? These are the questions you and Travis need to be asking. Not in the great state of Virginia at a bar spending money you don't have cutting a shot. So they get outside. Okay? Hold my purse. So Travis is trying to calm her down. He was like, what is wrong with you? He was like, calm down, stop. Just stop. She said, I'm angry. I had a great life. I had a good life. So she walks off and she proceeds, 38-year-old Ashley, proceeds to take off her shoes and throw them in the parking lot. She's walking up and down the sidewalk, these people's establishment, screaming, slur speech, crying, snot flying, not making any sense. Then she kept talking about, I need for him to come and comfort me. So Travis, still trying to calm her down. Still trying to tell her everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be all right. He's like, where are your shoes? I don't know. My life is horrible. So then, in a drunken slur, stupor talk, she come talking about she loves him, kissy, kissy, huggy, huggy. Travis done talked her down from the ledge and said, child, let's get home, child. Let's get back to this hotel room, pack up our stuff, because you done embarrassed me and everybody that I love. And we're going to move into Mama's house. A mess. A mess. Let's move on. Last and most definitely least, Monique, I need for you to do a little apology. See, you got some I'm sorry's to do. Now, Monique, this whole season, we have seen Derek's brother and sisters disrespect you, talk about your weight, being rude, talk about your looks, talk about your clothes, talk about your hair, talk about you're not good enough for their brother. Y'all have been cussing each other out this whole season. So it's time to meet his father and his grandmother, the two people whose opinions matter the most. You're gonna go inside 95-year-old Big Mama's house and act a complete ass. You need your ass whooped. See, that's warranted. Okay? The shenanigans and the stunt that you pulled in his grandmother's house, that's automatic. Okay? That is an ass whooping that is needed. You need your ass whooped. Point blank, period. How dare you? And what makes it so bad, Monique, is that his father and grandmother opened their house and their arms to you. They were the only ones in the family that was kind and respectful. His dad was like, listen, okay? My son love you, I love you. It's all good. Derek was telling his dad about the sisters and the brothers, talking about they don't even like you. The dad said, don't be worried about them. They ain't in a relationship. You are in that relationship. Don't worry about your sisters and brothers. It'll be all right. Saying nice things, encouraging things about you two relationship. The grandmother, 95. See, a woman with wisdom. And can I just say, honey, Big Mama, yes, wasn't she beautiful? 95! Beautiful. I hope I can get around like that. I hope I can look as good as she looked at 95. She looked better than some of these participants on this show. And she said, you know what? She says, Monique seems like she's a sweet girl. Okay? She got her insecurities probably coming from her weight, but it'll be all right. And I'm happy that Derek is happy. See, kind words. But see, what Monique don't understand that. But see, Monique don't understand that. Monique's getting her ass up, talking about she going to the bathroom. Done went into Derek's room where he's gonna stay and start snooping. She starts moving things, touching things, talking about, oh, this is a place to put a camera with a smile on her face. Baby, when I tell you them sisters is gonna knock that smile upside down. Monique, you look foolish. You look foolish. It was rude and it was disrespectful, and you should be ashamed of yourself and embarrassed up in that woman's house, going through her stuff. I don't even go. I go to my sister's house and I don't go through their stuff. Nor do they go through mine. You think I'm gonna go to my man's grandma's house and look through that stuff to plant a camera? Monique, it's coming. And I don't feel a bit sorry for you. You're gonna get what you deserve. That was absolutely ridiculous. So here comes Derek. Derek walks in, Monique. He was like, what are you doing? Busted. Monique got that smile. I ain't doing nothing. Nothing. He said, you supposed to be in the bathroom. Why are you in here? Nothing. He said, you snooping? You snooping? I ain't doing nothing. What's in your hand? Then she done had some in her hand. He don't even know about the camera. About her trying to be MacGyver spying. So he said, you got to go. He said, get out of here. He said, listen. He said, these are things from my past, okay? Pictures, paperwork. These are things they don't even matter anymore. And you up in here snooping. Honey, he was more kind than what I would have been. Because she would have got cussed. She would have got, as we call it in these neck of the woods, a good country cussing. Okay? She would have left there crying. Period. So they are in the car. They done left Big Mama's house, and she's doing a whole lot of... Do you need a machine, Monique? What is wrong with your breathing? What is wrong with... Why are you sitting there in that driver's seat sounding like Darth Vader? He said, do you need water? I don't need any water. It sounds like it. So they go back to the hotel. Now listen, several of y'all told me that those are the kinds of hotels that people rent out for weeks and months at a time. Okay, one of those stayaways, you know, that has the kitchenettes and all that. They just look like, you know, duplex apartments, but they really are hotels. I tell you, the assassins be coming through, okay? So it's time to eat. Monique is up in there cooking some salmon and some shrimp and some potatoes, I think. And so Derek is telling her about how she needs to stop with the snooping and the being nosy. Start trusting him. Y'all, I like Derek. I do. Derek is my favorite on the whole cast. I like how he is carrying himself. He should have cussed her out, but he didn't. Derek says that he done had dime pieces. Do you hear me? He done had dime pieces, smaller women, you know, good looking women, but he chose Monique. Now, Derek. Derek, do you even know that was shady as hell? But Derek said, Monique held me down. For 2 years she took care of me. And I guess that means a lot to him. That means a lot to him. His family didn't, but Monique did. Wait till she finds out about Miss Correctional Officer Derek. You done had all this time to tell Monique. So they popping champagne, child. It done went all over her. He did that on purpose. A little payback. They ate their food. They're both happy. Love, love, kissy, kissy. And it's time to go into the bedroom so he can blow that back out. Oof. Y'all, next week is the season finale. It's about to go down. Oof, I can't wait. I can't wait. Now, Monique told Derek that she's gonna be more trusting. We're gonna see how far that goes. Y'all, this episode was good. This season has been on point. Well done, love at the lockup. Well done. Alright guys, that's it. To my new subscribers, welcome to the family. And y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends, bye.